Good morning. This is Rockwall Mayor Jim Pruitt. I'm coming to you today from my office at City Hall. Happy Easter to everyone. This building is pretty empty right now as far as folks from the public coming in. We've managed to make it easy to pay online for your water bill, those type of things, getting permits and those things. So we don't have a lot of foot traffic in this building, but the city of Rockwall is still open to serve your needs. So give us a call if there's anything we can do for you. You know, as the number of confirmed cases of COVID-19 continue to rise in the city of Rockwall and around the world, it's a scary thing, especially because the folks that are being affected by this are our neighbors, our friends, and our loved ones. Let's please continue to keep these people in our thoughts and prayers as we go through our daily lives and hope that they have a speedy recovery. We try to keep up with the latest numbers to keep you informed. If you'll go to our website, rockwall.com, or our Facebook page, you'll be able to see as we update those numbers. Yes, there is still people catching this virus in the city of Rockwall. You know, this county has over 95,000 people living in it. To date, there's been 15 confirmed cases. That number is going to go up. It's just inevitable because of where we live. But what we're doing and what you've been doing as far as staying at home, keeping these distancing apart and those kind of things have been helpful in that we don't have those rapid increases that we thought we would and the medical experts told us we would when this thing started. There's a place that you can go if you need to get any other information concerning this, and that is the Rockwall County Coronavirus Task Force. Their phone number is 972 204 7080. And yet, in spite of all of this, we remain hopeful as we head into Easter, the most holiest of seasons, because I'm confident that the sacrifices that we do now are going to be successful in eradicating this virus in the future. One way we can improve, and you may have heard this from the CDC, recent announcement that they recommend that everyone, when you go out in public, you wear some type of face mask. It doesn't have to be a certified face mask, but just something cloth to cover your face so that if you cough or sneeze, it's not going to shoot those projectiles out for everyone else to get. So try to wear a mask. It's not mandatory, but it's probably the right thing to do. I know that you've seen that the golf courses have been closed here in the city of Rockwall. That is not a city or a county order that came from the governor of the state of Texas. We're a nation of laws here, and we have to comply with those, whether we agree with them or not. As to the golf courses, the state has set up a procedure in which they can seek a waiver. I don't know that those waivers are going to be granted by the Texas Department of Emergency Management, but I assure you that as soon as the state gives us the authority to open the golf courses, they'll be open. You've also heard several other pieces of bad news this week from the city of Rockwall. One is that we've had to cancel the May Founders Day concert. That is done out of an abundance of caution. A lot of payments were going to be due and those type of things on musicians for that festival. And all the things that going in to make that successful have to be done early, and there's just not time during this crisis for that to be pulled together. But I assure you, this is all over by July 4th. We'll have a heck of a party here in the city of Rockwall for our fireworks. You've also heard that the baseball and softball program, the spring program, has been canceled. That is done because these kids don't need to be together until this is over with. So with that, you know, let them practice their balls and their catching back home in your backyard. And as soon as this all lets up, we will get these programs back going again. There's also been this week, we closed our swimming pools for the foreseeable future. And that has nothing to do with the quality of the water or anything of that nature. It has to do with how we have to hire lifeguards and folks that manage those pools. They have to be not only certified, but they have to be background checked and all those kind of things. And there's no way to have that done by the time the swimming season starts. So we have called off the swimming season until this virus threat subsides. You know, I'm very proud of our residents and the perseverance that they have made in so many ways. Rockwall businesses continue to amaze me how they've come up with solutions to problems when we brought it up to them without having government intervention in every aspect of their businesses. I hope that they will continue to keep the distancing. We're only allowing 10 folks in line outside of a business, and they must be distanced apart by at least 6 feet. And these businesses have done great about letting people stay in their cars. They'll come and get you when your turn is to go into these different type stores. So please bear with them. They're under incredible stress. Their employees are under incredible stress. So let's just slow down. It's not like we're in a hurry to do anything these days. So just slow down, take your time. If you need to go to the store, go there and do what they ask you, and we'll get through this. Another thing that makes me especially proud is the way we're handling the faithful in our Easter services that are going to be coming up this weekend. People are finding creative ways to be able to worship in this challenging time. You know, some people are going to watch from home. There's all kinds of online streaming events that the different churches have put out. There's also, we've got drive-in churches. It's going to be like a drive-in movie theater where folks go and sit in the parking lot and there'll be a service. Several churches are doing that. Overall, I tell you that I hope that you have a great Easter. I know it's going to be challenging. It's challenging for the kids not being able to get together. One of the things that I miss the most probably is seeing my daughter growing up from the time she was 1 year old until now that she's 13, going to the Easter egg hunt that we always had at Harry Myers Park. That's something that all the families have looked forward to, and we're missing out on that this year, just like we're missing out on a lot of other things. But tells me that for this Easter, y'all stay safe, stay strong, and happy Easter, everyone.